everybody, this is Nancy from Nan for Art, and today I have two new binders that I'm excited about. I don't know how many binders I'm going to end up with. It's it's kind of amazing how fast they seem to be collecting, but these two I think are going to be really helpful. The first one is an idea that I saw from Morgan at Deese Budget and Saves, and she has, like, I would call it a bank binder. Like, she takes her money and puts her money in her binder for her challenges. I've just always done it with paper clips and a little piece of paper, which is messy. It's all over my desk. So instead of doing that, I'm going to follow her idea, and I'm going to have a separate binder for it. And I just call it my Cash Weekly budget. Basically, it's Challenge Weekly Cash Budget. I'm going to do a high priority one, a lower priority one, my 1 month ahead, which I'm 3 weeks behind because I don't like doing it, but I'm going to do it. My 100 Tinies binder, my little cat binder that I started last week that's going to be mostly budgeting supplies that I want to budget for, binders, markers, dice, whatever. And then my scary binder I started last week too, which is my little more expensive challenges that I'll do on the weeks that I have a little extra money. So not every week. And then I made a leftover one just because I'm sure there'll be another one pop up somewhere or another along the line. As a matter of fact, probably the other binder that I'm doing today will go in this slot. But that's all this one was. And I do keep a list up front just to, written list for me to know what I'm doing. But I think it's going to be helpful. Definitely be less messy. The other binder I'm working on is a box challenge that I put $40 aside for it because in my experience it takes a little bit more money to do a box challenge. This one seems to be fairly safe from what I could see, but it's called Stay Positive in Life. It's by CBA Mom Saves Joe and Savvy Girl Saves Stephanie. And it says Stay Positive in Life box collab. This is not a timeline attached to this box collab, so please play it when it fits your content and budget. And I thought that sounded good. You can mostly change any of these challenges to fit your budget, and I just want to fit this one to my budget because I really liked it. It has just all kinds of little positive messages in it, and the whole design is just really, really cute. And I noticed that they giving you the choice of how much money you want to put on each of these. Like, there isn't a number already there. Did a little test thing and I started out there. And then there's also a roll and save game, kind of like whoever fills up each one. I'll explain it if we pull it tonight. And Connect Four, which I don't know how to play, but I did kind of read it and practice it. And then a roll and save catch-all. So I think what I'm going to do with this is, since it seems like none of them are marked with the price, which is good, I'm just going to roll a number 3 die, the 1, 2, and 3 on it. Usually I don't like ones, but I think in this case it might be a good thing. I usually say default 2s, I just skip the ones and I go straight to a 2. But I think on this challenge, this game, I think it would be good to have a few ones in there. So let's just get started, and y'all be just playing along with me for the first time. Bear with me because, like I said, I haven't played this before. Really have only done that one other box collab at Christmas time, and I ended up not finishing it just because it was a little much for my budget at that time. Okay, so I'm going to pick these up and just turn them over. This says Search and Save. So let's see if I can move these over a little bit. There we go. Search and Save. And there's that little plant right there. So I'll pull this one out. And I think what I'm going to do is roll this dice. And I got a 3. So I'll mark a 3 here. And put $3 in. And then I'll pull another card. It says, don't overthink it. I could have been right on that page. I was right on that page. Don't overthink it. I gotta roll the dice for that one. That's a 3 too. Just put a 3 there. And we'll say that we've already done that one. Did I mark this one off? No, I didn't. Let's see. Mark that one off too. There we go. Okay. In the meantime, don't forget that I owe that one a 3. Okay. Search and save. Oh, that one right there. Let's see what we get. A 2. All right. So we'll put a 2 on there, and I'll mark off that we did this one. I'll put $2 in here. Let's see what's next. Search and save. Okay, and it's right there. A 2. And we'll say this one is done. Every step is progress, or the little, looks like a little pink aloe. There it is. So we'll mark it off on here. Roll the dice. That's a 1. Take a 1 and put it over here. Oops. Whoops. I shouldn't have rolled that first, but that's okay. It's a search and save, so it won't hurt anything. And there's that plant right there. I'll mark it off. It's done. I'll end up putting these back in the pile since they still have another plant to go on all of these ones that I've done so far, at least. Okay. Add $2. That must mean add $2 to my dice roll. Let's see, is it in that one? No. 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 Okay, so it's just an add $2. Oh, that's the one I did as a test run, so. I'll mark that out and we'll see what my dice says. Dice says 3 plus add 2, so that's a 5. We're gonna put that 5 in there for that one. And we'll mark this off. And we'll say this one got 5. Okay. Uh-oh, plus 2. Search and save. Oh, there he is. Let's see what it's gonna be. It's a 2 plus 2, so that's a 4. And this little guy got done. We need $4. 3, 4. I don't know if I said or not. I brought $40 to play this the first time because I wasn't sure how far that would take me. I don't know too much about box challenges, so we're just learning as I go. Oh, you get turned over. And connect for. Ooh, replay this card until all is complete. Let's see what connect. I really don't know how to play connect 4, so I'm just going to try my best. Connect 4. Replay this card until all is complete. You will need 2 colored pens, different colors. I've got 2 different colors. Roll a d6 and alternate colors between each roll. Start from the bottom and color in the number you rolled. Save either $1 per roll or the number you roll. Finally, if you connect 4 with the same color, save an additional $1. Still not 100% sure that I'm doing this right, but we're just going to give it a roll and see what happens. Okay, 6. So I'm going to mark in the 6 on the bottom row with this. And then I'm going to roll again, a 1. This is the bottom row with a different color, green. So that's $2 so far. If I'm correct, save either $1 per roll or the number you roll. Okay. Another 6. Kind of getting a Connect 4, so I guess I must not have played that game. I played a lot of games when I was a kid, but I don't think I ever played Connect 4. So if I get a 5 and a 5 in the same color, then you've done your Connect 4. Another 6. Well, I'll do this one. I think that's all I'm going to do for this one. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. If I'm reading the rules right, that's $4. Okay. It says you just keep, I guess you keep doing that card. I'll put them all back together when I'm done. Okay, add $4. Let's see if we can find this little beauty. Little fern. There she is. And I'll roll the dice. 2 plus 4, so that's a 6. I bet this challenge will save some money too. Save a good deal of money. Add 2. I don't remember seeing, oh, there it is, right there. So I'm going to roll the dice for 3 and add 2, so that will be 5. Mark this one off that we've used that card. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I've only got 5 left, so we'll have to, don't want an IU. I don't want an IOU in my box challenge. So let's see here. Add $1. That should work. Let's see, we'll roll the dice. A 1 and an add 1, so that's just 2. And let's see. Yes, that's right. Okay. And then we only have $3 left. Whew, kind of $4 left. Kind of tempted. Well, I think if I end up with an IOU here, I'm just going to put that in the catch-all. We'll see. We're definitely not doing that one right now. Pay for the milk and bread of the lady in need at the store. Pay $8. Well, that's a lovely sentiment, but I think tonight we'll just put it back in the deck. And I will put this $4 in catch-all. I am going to have to look through those cards and see how spicy they get, just to see if there's any more like that. 8s and 10s. 8s and 10s will take me by surprise. And I'll just do this for now. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay, so we know there's 4 in that one. I probably won't count these up until the very end, kind of like the 100 tinies. Let's see. I'm going to have to look up the rules of Connect 4 so I know if I'm playing this game right. Let's see here. We've got this one. Don't like my money turned around. Okay. I'm not really counting it. I'm just checking on it a little bit. Okay. 2, 3, 6. Okay, I think this, I'm not sure where I'm going to put this when I'm done. I might just do a kind of a randomizer and like pick 2 or 3 sinking funds that are the most important and just put a randomizer between them. I think I will do that with this. Okay, that's it. I hope everybody's having a nice weekend. Hope you're staying warm or cool, depending on where you are. We are in a crazy place right now. It was in the 30s a few weeks ago. It was in the 80s and 90 this week, and it's going back down in the 30s. Crazy bananas. So, I hope y'all are having a good evening and enjoying your budgeting, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.